Are you learning to speak in English? Are you trying to be fluent speaker? Well, you are learning English since long. But even then, you haven't become a fluent English speaker. You are not able to speak English confidently and with a lot of fluency. You make a lot of grammatical errors and you are not able to speak properly and clearly in front of others, and that's what holds you back, and that's what make you think that I cannot learn to speak in English, maybe I should drop, maybe I should quit this idea, and so much more. And here I have one more question from you. Are you at the beginner's level? Means you are just starting from the scratch, or maybe you are just at the basic level of learning. Are you? But even then, you are expecting yourself to be a fluent English speaker just in a month or so. Well, these all are your unrealistic expectations from yourself. That is why the last question was, are you at beginner's level? I have seen many students, many learners, they make these kind of mistakes that I'm going to tell you now in my video. And make sure you watch my video till the end so that you can understand those mistakes and you can find solutions to those same problems. So let's begin. First mistake that you're making is you are overemphasizing on grammar. I have started to speak. So, whatever I speak, every sentence should be well structured. Every verb used, every tense, every connector, it should be properly used. Only then I can speak in English, and only then people will acknowledge me as a good English speaker. Are you doing the same? Well, this is the biggest mistake, my dear friends. Whenever we join any online class, well, I won't say all the online or offline classes, but many times I have seen with tutors that they start teaching grammar from the very first day. Okay, grammar is the base of any language, that's fine, but don't over focus on it. So what happened that you are just over focusing on it, and as a result you're not able to start speaking. You think that, okay, my sentences are not grammatically correct, so maybe I should wait for some time, I should learn first how to use that tense and then I'll start speaking. If you think this way, you will never able to speak, let me tell you. See, don't run after perfection. I believe that you should focus on your improvement, focus on becoming the better version of you. Perfection will follow. Okay, so that's what I think. So it's okay, make mistakes, but having said that, learn from your mistake. If you think that, okay, for example, right now I speak the sentence, I didn't knew about this. Now, I didn't knew this is grammatically wrong, because we use verbs first form but not the second form. Okay, but does that mean that I should stop right now? Does that mean I should not talk in English at all because I'm quite bad at grammar? No. Speak in English, but then improve yourself. Okay, the solution to this problem: start speaking, but then wherever you think you're making mistakes, learn from it, improve, maybe search from some grammar books, take help of grammar books, or maybe Google it. Okay, there are so many options, but then keep talking, keep speaking. So that is the main key. The second mistake that beginners usually make, they want to build long sentences. They directly want to jump into the conversations. So, my dear beginners, in the beginning stage, it's not possible. Well, I will say, I won't say it's not possible. Well, it's wrong to say that everything is possible, but it needs time. Okay, just in the initial stage you cannot expect yourself to be an advanced English speaker, or to speak English confidently without any hesitation, without any mistake, and building long sentences. No, in the beginning it may not be easy for you, so it's absolutely okay to break your sentences, to speak simple sentences, small sentences. Start with that and then followed by long sentences. Okay, I want to give you an example here. I told you to bring the papers that are lying on the table. Now, this is a one long sentence. If you look at it, these are basically three sentences, and I have built it into one by using sentence connectors. But it's absolutely okay if you're not able to speak such long sentences. You can break it and then speak up. Our main focus should be on the communication, correct communication. Okay, we don't have to flaunt that our English is so good and blah blah, right? So what we can do, suppose the example is that I told you to bring the papers that are lying on the table. Let me break it into three. I told you, bring the papers, they are on the table. See, these are the three sentences. So that's the magic of connectors. Well, it takes time. It's absolutely okay. You can break the sentences, okay, but gradually, when you start improving, when you start learning from other sources, then you can improve yourself, and then you will see the difference that you are actually able to build long sentences. It takes time, but yes, it will happen. Okay. Third mistake is you are watching too much content based on this language. Thanks to YouTube, first of all. Everything is available on YouTube. So, here the point why I have raised this point, because this is absolutely the problem that my student came up with, and he told me this way that, ma'am, I'm watching so much content. There are so many so many skilled trainers out there on YouTube. I'm learning grammar, I'm learning new words, I'm learning translations, what not. I'm learning everything. But even then, I'm not able to speak. What should I do? What's the problem? So the next question I ask, are you applying that knowledge? Hmm? You're applying? No. That was the answer. That he gave me a silent treatment here, and actually became quiet that, yes, I'm not speaking. See, we have so much informative content out there. No doubt, no doubt. But then, is your mind able to hold that information? Okay, is that information there into your mind now? No. We get so happy while watching those videos. We are learning present perfect, past perfect. We are learning translations. The problem is that we are gaining so much, but we are not applying it. Imagine you're learning how to drive a car. You have understood everything. But then you're waiting for your car to come first. Means you're waiting, then let me buy the car and then I'll practice driving. Come on, can it work? You will forget everything. That's what I tell my students. If you learn anything, for example, you have learned two new words today, or maybe you have learned two different sentences today that you didn't know earlier. So now you have learned, use it. Use it in your speech. So that is the solution to your problem. Moving on to the fourth point and very important point that I have been speaking in these previous points, first, second, third, that you don't practice it in your real life. See, from wherever you are learning to speak in English, to speak. So that means speak up. Start with something. Whatever you learn throughout the day, just speak up. And even if you are not learning anything new, but whatever knowledge is there in your head, apply it. And how will you apply it? While speaking. Okay, so speak up, talk with anyone, join any groups or join any community. Even if the sentences are small, it's absolutely okay. Even if the sentences are grammatically a bit incorrect, it's absolutely okay. Even if there is just one new word you have learned, it's absolutely okay. But just speak up. Okay, you have to start from somewhere. Take an initiative. Once you go out of your comfort zone and take that initiative, trust me, no one can stop you. And stop making these mistakes that I have told you just now. Keep learning, keep watching my videos. I'll see you in my next one. Ta-da!